Hey yo, what's up everybody, Holmes here and welcome to more Final Fantasy 15. Today we are going to be taking on this giant bird called Bennu. I hope I pronounced his name right, but yeah, anyways. And this is just going to be strictly this boss fight here. So yeah, and let's get to it. So the way I fought this guy, I try to stay on its back. So like try to hit its back feet or something. Watch out, like don't stay there for too long. When it moves, get ready to dodge, and you want to actually press the dodge button, don't just hold it, because that's not gonna cut it for stepping attacks like that, so be careful. And when you have enough team points, use overwhelm if you have it. If you don't, use whatever that you think it's the most powerful. For me, I use overwhelm because this thing is awesome. Your entire team attacks, and while you're attacking you get invincibility, so pretty good. And I'm just trying to get behind the bird here, watch out for steps. So after the steps, you're free to get some attacks in, and I got a blindside attack link, so that was pretty good. Trying to get some damage in, and then watch out when it moves. I got stepped on there. It does decent damage, so be careful. And this guy has a lot of health. So I'm just taking my time here, and once it steps, get a couple of hits in. It flies up. It's annoying when it does that. Yeah, I'm like, the best spot to stay for this guy is probably behind him. If you stay in the front, it does have a move where it jumps forward, and that thing does a lot of damage. There's a good chance it can one-shot you if you're low level or if you don't have enough health as well. So you want to be careful about that. And if you guys want to just get the fight over with, because after you beat this fight, you can get a legendary weapon, legendary greatsword actually. And if you guys are interested on how to get obtain that, like where to get the quest for it, I will have a link at the end of the video, so you guys can go check it out. But yeah, this video here is just strictly the fight, nothing else, just the fight and how to beat this guy. Because I had kind of a hard time. Well, it wasn't really a hard time if you use the divine summons. If you summon, it's pretty much gonna take him on one shot. But I'm trying to fight it with just melee attacks here. So yeah, and the summons don't always pop up. It's random. So if you get lucky and the summon does pop up for you, and you want to just get this thing over with and get the legendary sword, then go ahead and do that. But just know that if you do that, only Noctis will get the experience point. The rest of the team won't, and that is the reason why I don't want to do the summon, because I want the entire team to have to get EXP. And alright, so once the bird takes off and flies up like that, you want to get ready for a counter, because it's gonna dive bomb your ass and hold square and counter. The moment you land the counter, it's gonna drop the bird and it's gonna be vulnerable, so you can just have at it. If you got armature, use that. It's gonna do a lot of damage. If you guys got team attacks, I don't know if you want to do team attacks. Yeah, for me it glitched on me once where Ignis fell through the map. He was nowhere to be seen until like I teleported back to the Regalia, and then Ignis popped up. So I was kind of afraid to use team attacks here when he fell, because of that weird glitch that happened, and I didn't want that to happen again, because I wanted to use team attacks while we're doing this fight. So yeah, so the bird's down and we're just doing some crazy damage on him. Be careful, because once you drop its HP down to around, I don't know, I would say 40%, the bird goes a little bit crazy. It doesn't have like some fancy moves, it's just that it claws a lot with its feet, so you want to watch out for that. See this jumping attack? If you're in front of him and you eat that, there's a good chance it's gonna one-shot you. It does a lot of damage. And is it gonna take off? Nope. It's just gonna do a little flying front landing attack. I love it when it flies up, because once you get that counter, you pretty much got him. Well, you can drop him for it to be vulnerable and then kick his ass that way. And it took off when I was using team attack, which kind of sucks because we're stuck in this attack animation, and there's nothing we can do about it. And it flew up, it's doing dive bomb, and boom, counter. There's a chance that it won't go after you and it'll go after your teammate, but you could still counter him. So, you know, once it flies up, you just want to get ready to counter. It doesn't matter if it's going for you or someone on your team. Just get ready to counter, and after you get the counter, you can drop him. I believe he ends up going for my teammate here. Someone, I can't remember who it was, and ends up killing him. It was kind of a pain because then they don't get the EXP once we get the kill on him. So you see now the bird goes a little bit crazy. He steps and then he kind of like scrapes the floor like that. So you want to watch out. At this point, if you want to play it safe, you can. You know, just wait for your team either to build up and then use either Dawn Hammer or Overwhelm. Up to you guys. Or you can just wait for it to take off. I don't know, whatever you guys want. Or you can shoot it with a pistol if you like. So I waited for it to take off. Well, I didn't really need to wait for it. It just happened to take off, which was pretty awesome. But he's not going after me. Boom! And he ends up getting Ignis. He killed him too. Like one shot at his ass. And now the bird died. Kind of lame. Because now Ignis didn't get the experience point from that fight. But whatever. I'm not about to redo the fight just so Ignis can get some EXP. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. So I thank you all for watching and hope this video has helped. For those of you guys that are having trouble taking down the bird. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. So yeah. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Holmes out.